PlayStation thumb? Nintendonitis? Nope, these are not diagnoses from Doc McStuffins on Disney+.
And that's one for the big buckaboo-boos!
These are real skin disorders associated with playing video games. Let's take a look at some of the medical conditions that give a new meaning to the term video game skins. A 12-year-old girl presented to the clinic with painful red bumps on the palms of both hands. Microscopic examination showed infiltration of inflammatory cells into the sweat glands of the hand, a finding sometimes found in the feet of very active joggers. But this patient had not engaged in any sports or recent exercise. So where did these mysterious dots come from? The girl's mom remembered that a few days prior to seeing the red dots appear, her daughter had been playing The Sims on her PlayStation and had continued playing daily. The 12-year-old girl was diagnosed with PlayStation palmar hidradenitis, a skin condition characterized by swollen, painful bumps on the body that, in this case, likely happened from sweaty hands grasping a PlayStation controller for a little too long. In 2004, a 9-year-old boy was the first ever patient diagnosed with PlayStation thumb. PlayStation thumb is a result of repetitive strain injury caused by excessive video game playing on a PlayStation. Why a PlayStation is singled out here and not any of the other console makers? We can only guess that the diagnosing doctor was a Halo fanatic. PlayStation thumb manifests as painful blisters on the tips of the thumbs as well as toughened skin on the thumb sides. Just like a detective movie, if you were to match up the wound to the controller, you'd have a perfect fit. Next up, we have PlayStation lip. PlayStation lip? Seriously? I'm starting to wonder if the author of this academic paper is Phil Spencer himself. This one was from a patient who had severe ulceration and bleeding of the lower lip after a pattern of intense biting, chewing, and sucking on the lower lip while playing stressful PlayStation games. Too bad this didn't happen while playing a Nintendo game, a true missed opportunity to diagnose Smash Mouth.
I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed.
Speaking of Nintendo, if there is a pun to be made, you better believe it's a video game-associated skin disorder. And that is no exception for ulcerative Nintendonitis. Following the release of the Nintendo 64, and especially after the release of the original Mario Party, over 90 cases of ulcerative Nintendonitis were reported. In fact, in the year 2000, Nintendo had to commit $80 million to provide protective gloves to any owner of Mario Party who wanted a pair. This was after multiple lawsuits surrounding a tug-of-war minigame where players had to quickly rotate the N64 joystick to pull the rope away from the other team. Some overachieving gamers discovered that it was quicker to rub the joystick with their palm, which caused repeated micro-traumas and resulted in painful ulcers. Eagle-Eye fans might notice when the minigame re-released in the new Mario Party Superstars in 2021, Nintendo has now added a health warning for tug-of-war, warning players not to rotate the control stick with the palm of your hand to avoid skin injury. Next up is, let me just check my notes here, PlayStation purpura. Come on! If you want to learn more about video game-associated skin disorders, including several other case studies and diagnoses not covered in this video, check out the link to the full article, Skin in the Game, Video Game-Related Cutaneous Pathologies in Adolescence, in the description below. And remember, for everything games and health, like this video and subscribe to Digital Doc Games. And make sure to check out some of our other videos like this one here, where we figure out how Fortnite helped unmask dangerous heart disorders in unaware gamers.